welcome back to my channel, and of course if you are new here, welcome. My name is Erin and this channel is all about helping game-changing female entrepreneurs build a business and life of their dreams. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my advice on how you can engage your audience online. I believe as an entrepreneur, engagement is one of the most important elements to any type of content or marketing online strategy. And I think it's one thing that a lot of people do overlook, especially currently. I just see so many people who are resorting to focusing on vanity metrics, meaning the amount of followers that they have. And in my opinion, this does absolutely nothing for your business. I just have a really strong opinion about people who resort to things such as buying followers and then using that to position themselves in their industry. I think this is completely unethical, but I also think it's really, really, really stupid because first of all, robots don't buy things. Robots aren't going to be your clients, so what is the point of having them follow you? And secondly, people are becoming so much more conscious to the fact of an account that has bought followers. If you have a follower to comment like ratio that is less than 1%, so what I'm trying to say here is this: you have an account with say 50, 40, 60, 80,000 followers on it and you're getting 100, 200 likes and a couple of comments, it is extremely obvious to people who know about value ratios that that account has bought followers. So my advice to anyone who is thinking about buying followers or using things such as Instagram to grow your account, don't do it, because brands won't want to work with you, people won't want to collaborate with you, and basically you shouldn't feel good about the fact that you're selling products, selling services based on a lie. Engagement is everything. I read an article the other day that said if you have 100 loyal, engaged, super loyal followers, I just said loyal twice, but it's important, you can make millions from that. From the compounding of them sharing your content because they love you so much and delivering the right type of product, you can make so much money and be extremely successful from, having this beautiful relationship with only 1,000 people. And that's not to say you can't succeed with less, I'm just saying that was what the article was about. So I know that was a bit of a rant, but I just think it's really important to know that you should always be going for engagement. Stop worrying about the numbers because they just do not matter as an entrepreneur. So with that being said, if you did like this video, then I would very much appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up. I'm going to be sharing with you 2 tips on how you can build an engaged audience online. So my first tip is to stop thinking about yourself. Now, I know you guys are going to probably hate me because this is just a reiteration of something that I talk about all the time, but I don't care. I'm going to continually talk about it until each and every single one of my subscribers knows how to implement this within their business. You always have to constantly be delivering value to your audience and thinking about helping them to find a solution to their problem. That is all you are doing at the end of the day as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs find solutions to problems. Think about that. But they find solutions to problems for people, other people, not themselves. They already have the solution. So you as an entrepreneur, if you are trying to grow your audience online, everything you do, you should be considering your audience and you should be constantly thinking about them. That is how you engage them. And some really practical tips for you to implement to be able to do this better is, firstly, ask for feedback. Ask what your audience think about your content, what they think about your product, service, business, brand. Not only is this a really good way to get feedback from people who would actually buy your products, but it's a really good way to make your audience feel like they are inclusion. They are a part of your brand. If someone made a suggestion to you and you actually implemented them, they would feel really special, like a piece of them is a part of your brand. I mean, I know I would if, say for example, a business that I adored took on my suggestion and made the changes accordingly. Constantly be asking for feedback and including your audience as much as you possibly can into everything that you do online. Another really good way to be thinking constantly about your audience is to obviously ask questions as much as possible. This works in both ways. Asking questions is a good way for you to get feedback and a good way for you to make your audience feel included. But in a more algorithm strategy sense, asking questions is a really good way for your content to be viewed by more people. Obviously, all of the algorithms are now based on engagement. They're not based on how many followers you've got, they're based on the engagement that you get on your content. So if you're consistently delivering value and asking your audience to interact with that, then you're going to do better online. And you're going to have your content seen by a lot more people, which in turn will be more leads, more conversions, and better success for your business. Obviously, a really good way to be doing this on a couple of different platforms. YouTube, you could ask for people to give their advice. I do that at the end of every single one of my video. Not only does it help my video when people comment, but it also helps the community element of my videos. Instagram, ask people what they're doing, ask people what their goals are. Facebook, ask people to, share something that they've created. There's so many different ways that you can ask questions, but on each and every single platform, it will do really well for engagement. My second tip is to build a community and not a following. It is extremely important that you remove this sort of, I'm the content creator, I'm a superstar, and you guys are like the audience, because that is not what it's all about. It is all about creating a community. If you want to be a game-changing entrepreneur, if you want to be a trailblazing thought leader, then you are leading a community. Yes, and that does put you in front, but you are just as much in the crunches as everybody else. Make sure that you have this extreme community element to your business and to your brand where everybody feels as though they are equal. And that is where the engagement will absolutely peak. Again, when people feel like they are a part of your journey, your business, your brand, they're more likely to not only share and rave and talk about your content and talk about your business, but they're also going to contribute to what you're doing. When they feel like they have a voice, they're going to comment, like, and share way more than if they feel like they're just a viewer or a follower or a buyer or a customer or a client. In this whole thinking about being a game changer, people who are game changers really do lead movements. They don't just position themselves on their high chair and then talk to their audience. They empower their audience to take action, and the best way to do that is to have a community. So those are my 2 tips on how you can increase engagement. Now, I apologize if you thought this was going to be an extremely sort of strategy placed, how to get more comments, how to get more likes, because you guys know that's not what I'm about. I'm not about giving you hacks. I'm not about giving you quick fixes or tips, because I just don't believe in any of that stuff. I think it's unethical. I think it's not the right way to go about building a sustainable business online. There are plenty of videos on YouTube that are going to tell you how to get more likes, comments, or shares, by buying things, or like little phone hacks, jailbreaks that you can do, and you're more than welcome to go watch them if that's what you were looking for. But I'm teaching game-changing female entrepreneurs how to build a loyal, engaged audience online. So I really hope these tips helped you. If you have any questions, or if you've got any tips of your own, leave them in the comments below. Please, I do love when the conversation keeps going. I love responding to all of your comments, so make sure to leave any feedback below. And I thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.